Inside People magazine this time around, and Mary Margaret here with us talking about what's inside People. We also find a figure who was involved in politics, although she's no politician, and we find out what's going on with Monica Lewinsky after all these years, and we have another Clinton who's making a bid for the White House. What does Monica make of all of this?
She doesn't necessarily go into the politics of today. I think one reason that she really wanted to sit down with People magazine was to talk about how the very public humiliation that she had to go through has affected her. She's someone who has finally found her purpose in life, which is helping others of internet shaming. She's someone who really wants to give people the survival tools to stand up to bullying, since her, at the cusp of sort of the internet age, was kind of the first victims, for lack of a better word, of that onslaught of attention that used to not be there in that way. And so she calls herself patient zero of cyberbullying, and she really wants to kind of use that for good and use her experience for good. Her parents are really supportive of it, and her life now is pretty simple. You know, she loves to go to dinner, she loves a good wife, she keeps her personal life private, as one would expect, and she is ready to see what's in the future, but is really excited about where she is right now.
Yeah, and the other thing about it, as you mentioned, the internet was very young, and people were, for the first time, getting the idea that they could anonymously go and post any nasty thing they wanted to about anybody, and she was right there in the crosshairs at a very young age. She was 19 or 20 when all of this was going on, and there she was trying to navigate all of this, something that nobody had ever had to deal with before she did. So what does she learn from all of that? What are those coping skills that she's out there trying to tell people about?
It's just a lot of finding community, understanding that you're not alone. October was Bullying Prevention Month, and it's a way to look at what we're doing, how we're treating each other on social media, on websites, and to hopefully inspire people to act differently and really shift that culture.